They built their towers high and proud, tried to silence us beneath the crowd. But ashes hold the fiercest flame, and whispered truth still shouts your name. Chains may bind the hands they see, but not the fire inside of me. I was born where the shadows creep, where rebellion learns to breathe. I don't need a crown or throne, I've got fire carved in bone. Their empires built to sleep, but my rebellion runs deep. Rebellion runs deep in my blood, like rivers that cut stone and mud. You can bury my voice in fear, but my soul still shakes the atmosphere. No retreat, no time to weep. This fire won't die, 'cause rebellion runs deep. They feed us rules and call it peace, but silence only grows the beast. We've bled too long, we've seen too much. Now every wound turns into touch. From every lash, from every fall, we learn to rise and tear the wall. They thought they'd break us in our sleep, but we were dreaming revolution deep. No more lies, no more lies. We rise beneath your perfect skies. Your towers crack while dreamers leap, because rebellion runs deep. Rebellion runs deep in our bones, a song that rattles hollow bones. You can try to dim the spark, but we ignite the darkest dark. No more chains, no more shame. We move as one, 'cause rebellion runs deep. Not just anger, this is soul. It's truth reclaiming full control. We are the storm you tried to tame. Now hear us scream your name. Rebellion runs deep like a roar from every locked and broken door. This world may bend, but we don't sleep. We rise, we fight, 'cause rebellion runs deep. Rebellion runs deep. Woke up with the weight of the world on my chest, heart full of fire, mind full of unrest. Tears on the pillow, but I didn't break. There's power in the choices we make. Feel them scream, they rise like waves, but I've got dreams I have to save. Can't be ruled by highs or lows, the mission's louder than the echo. Focus over feelings, that's the flame inside. My pain's a compass, not a place to hide. Deep in the silence, I hear my why. It lifts me up, it teaches me to fly. I feel it all, but I lead with will. My purpose stronger than the chill. Focus, focus on the feelings. Emotions crash like thunder in the dark, but I hold the line, I guard my spark. Don't need the world to understand, I've carved my path with bleeding hands. Every doubt becomes my tool, fuel for the fire that breaks the rules. Discipline is how I heal, I move through truth, I move through steel. Focus over feelings, that's the flame inside. My soul's a soldier, I won't leave. Each tear I shed becomes my mind, I channel it into fearless flight. Not numb, just laser sharp. Success is forged from a focused heart. Feel it deep, then let it go. Turn the pain into the glow. Action is the only cure, and I was born to endure. Focus over feelings, that's how legends rise. They see the storm, but fix their eyes. My purpose leads And every tear told a story that no one could see. I broke in the silence to find more of me. The nights were the hardest, but that's where I grew. The fire didn't burn me, it shaped what is true. There's purpose in pain, a light in the dark, a reason for every invisible mark. I bled for a calling, not just to survive. The hurt woke my soul, it brought me to life. I walked through the shadows, alone and afraid, but pain carved a map that never will fade. It showed me my power, it taught me to stay, to carry the wounds and lead anyway. There's purpose in pain, a truth in the fall. The cracks in my heart still echo the call. I rise from the ashes again and to stay, to carry the wounds and lead anyway. Let the world see my scars, let them question my path. But I carry a fire they'll never outlast. The hurt made me whole, the loss gave me wings. Now I sing with the strength that only pain brings. There's purpose in pain, in every goodbye, in every you can't. I learned how to fly, I don't fear the breaking. It's how I remain, alive with a mission, with purpose in pain. I've walked through storms with open scars, counted failures like falling stars. They said I'd break, they said I'd fade, but pressure's where diamonds are made. Burden beaten in, misunderstood, but I'd still bleed if I knew I could. I'm not just flesh, I'm not just breath, I'm the fight that cheats on death. I was born relentless, fire in my veins. No silence loud enough to drown my name. Every wall I hit just fuels my soul, and every crack becomes my goal. You can't cage but won't stay tamed. I was born relentless, I play no game. Falling's fine, I never stayed down. Built my kingdom on broken ground. Rose to doubt, tried to take control, but I turned the fear into solid gold. No white flag, no final bell. I walk through heaven, I fight through hell. Every loss rewrites my song. I'm the reason we turn strong. I was born relentless, thunder in my chest. I don't run, I don't second guess. I don't break up and then snap back more. Like a lion pacing for war. You can't kill what won't feel shame. I was born relentless, remember the name. Remember the name. No sleep, no peace, no giving in. I fight demons wearing my skin. This war, I don't just survive, I own it, I burn, I come alive. I was born relentless, fire in my veins. No silence loud enough to drown my name. Every wall I hit just fuels my soul, and every crack becomes my goal. You can't cage what won't stay sane. I was born relentless, I play no game. Falling in my veins, no silence loud enough to drown my name. Every wall I It just fuels my soul. Every crack becomes my goal. You can't cage what won't stay tamed. I was born relentless. Remember the name. Unchained. Never the name. Falling's fine, I never stayed down. Built my kingdom on broken ground. Ghosts of doubt, tried to take control, but I turned the fear into solid gold.
Cracks in the ground, smoke in the air. Every step forward meets a deadly stare. They stack the weight, try to hold me down, but I rise like thunder from underground. I've been the spark beneath the flame. Now I burn through doubt and shame. You can press me hard, try to make me fall, but I turn pressure into gold. I rise over pressure, higher with each measure. The world can crush, the world can bend, but I rewrite how the story ends. No chains can hold this fire, no force can dim desire. I rise over pressure. I've been the silence before the storm, the rebel's soul they couldn't transform. Try to bury my voice in the weight of fear, but I'm louder now, I'm crystal clear. They want surrender, want control, but I was never meant to fall. Push me deeper, I just climb, stronger with every line. I rise over pressure, steel cut, storm weather treasure. The cracks they fear where I shine, each scar a rebel's battle line. I don't retreat, I don't expire, I rise through flood and fire. Let the walls close in, I'll break them wide. Let the fear come fast, I won't hide. Built for battles, born to fight. I'll rise in darkness, chasing light. I rise over pressure. Rise over pressure, beyond control, beyond measure. The world can crush, the world can bend, but I rise, always rise over pressure.
Storms have names and they call mine. Try to bend me, cross the line. Winds howl loud, the sky turned black, but I never let the ground crack. I've been bruised, but I still breathe. I got truth running underneath. When the world says break or run, I become the rising sun. I stand like stone, unshaken, whole. Heart of fire, soul of gold. You can push, you can scream, but I won't leave my dream. I stand like stone through dust and flame. I don't bow, I don't break. In the silence or unknown, I stand like stone. Chains can rust and lies will fade, but my will was never made to be broken, bought or sold. I'm a story carved in bold. I've been quiet, now I roar. I was made for something more. Through the dark, through the fight, I hold my ground, I find the light. I stand like stone, unshaken, whole. Heart of fire, soul of gold. You can push, you can scream, but I won't leave my dream. I stand like stone through dust and flame. I don't bow, I don't break. In the silence or unknown, I stand like stone. I stand like stone. I'm not the echo, I'm the sound. I'm the thunder shaking ground. In the flood, in the fall, I'll rise above it all. my chest. Chasing dreams with broken compasses, never stop and never rest. There's something sparked beneath my skin, a whisper turned into a choir. Now every heartbeat shouts within, I'm alive, I'm soul on fire. I'm a soul on fire, burning through the night. No more shadows, only light. Can't put out this wild desire. I'm rising higher, soul on fire. They tried to chain me with their doubt, told me dreams don't pay the rent. But I got thunder in my mouth, and my time's not heaven sent. I earned it, ashes of my past now glow. Every fall built something brighter. Now I run with flames below, unstoppable, a soul on fire. I'm a soul on fire, burning through the night. No regrets, no end in sight. Can't cool down this rebel fire. I'm lightning, winding wire, soul on fire. Every scar became a spark, lighting up the deepest dark. I don't fear, I don't retire. I'm eternal, soul on fire. I'm a soul on fire, burning through the night. No more shadows, only light. Can't put out this wild desire. I'm rising higher, soul on fire, soul on fire, soul on fire. Let me burn, don't call me a liar. I was born to be a soul on fire. I walk through fire, barefoot on the flame. Shadows whispered lies, but I still knew my name. Chains of the past tried to pull me down, but I wear my scars like a sacred crown. Every fall lit a spark in me. From the ashes I start to breathe. The storm may rage, but I won't bend. This is not the end. I've got spiritual strength, it's burning in my chest. A force from within, I won't second guess. No fear, no shame, I'll rise again. With heaven and thunder running through my veins. Yeah, I've got spiritual strength, unbreakable, unshakable, unstoppable flame. Tears carved rivers down my face, but I found light in the darkest place. No blade, no hate can touch my soul. I've been broken, but I'm whole. Truth is louder than the pain, wiser than the world's disdain. I'm not just flesh, I'm fire and breath, stronger than death. I've got spiritual strength, like stars that never fade. A voice inside, a vow I made. No fear, no shame, I'll rise again. With heaven and thunder running through my veins. Yeah, I've got spiritual strength, invincible, invisible, eternal flame. I'm the silence in the storm, the calm before the war. I'm the whisper in your bones that tells you rise once more. I've got spiritual strength, a light you can't deny. Born of pain, but raised to fly. No fear, no shame, I'll rise again. With heaven and thunder running through my veins. Yeah, I've got spiritual strength, unbreakable, unshakable. This is my way. I'm not spiritual strength, and I will never fade. I walk through fire with open eyes, burn my past like they only die. Ashes fell, but I stayed awake, built a crown from every break. They drew lines to keep me small, but I was never meant to crawl. Truth was buried under pain. Now I rise and break the chain. This is the rise of power, not just might. It's the soul learning how to fight, not for glory, not for fame, but to reclaim my sacred name. This is no throne made of lies. It's built on tears I've turned to light. The storm was mine to tame. This is the rise of power, not a game. I've bled in silence, I've healed in rage, but my heart outgrew the cage. Not revenge, it's something pure, the kind of strength that must endure. I don't seek to rule or reign, I seek to end the silent pain. For every soul who lost their voice, this rise is not a choice. This is the rise of power, not just light. It's the soul learning how to fight, not for glory, not for fame, but to reclaim my sacred name. This is no throne made of lies. It's built on tears I've turned to light. The storm was mine to take. This is the rise of power, not a game. Let them fear what they don't know. Power's not the fist, it's letting go. It's standing still when all falls down. It's lifting others from the ground. This is the rise of power, not unreal. Not a crown, but a heart that feels. Not above, but deep within. The kind of rise that starts again. I am not here to conquer, but empower. This is the rise of power. I've bled in silence, I've healed in rage, but my heart outgrew the cage. Not revenge, it's something pure, the kind of strength that must endure. They move in a line, all chasing the same, drowning their fire, hiding their name. They speak in echoes, repeat what they hear, but I walk in thunder, I fight through the fear. They said blend in, I said stand tall. They built their cages, I'm breaking them all. I'm not one of them, I never was. Didn't come this far just to follow, because I was born to rise, not to pretend. Not here for the crowd, not here to bend. I'm the storm, the edge, the voice condemned, but I hold the line. I'm not one of them. The truth is a costume, their dreams are unleashed. They worship their comfort, they sell out for peace. But I bleed for meaning, I hunger for soul. I walk with the misfits who already know. They said stay small, I said grow wide. They built their cages, I'm breaking them all. I'm not one of them, I never was. Didn't come this far just to follow, because I was born to rise, not to pretend. Not here for the crowd, not here to bend. I'm the storm, the edge, the voice condemned, but I hold the line. I'm not one of them. Let them laugh, let them run, but when it's dark I become destiny. While they chase what's easy, I seek what's true and build a world they never knew. I'm the storm, the edge, the voice condemned, but I hold the light. I'm not one of them.